We have, in fact, some news just coming in. These are horrific pictures, images coming in from Uttar Pradesh's Barabanki, where the man on your screen that you see right now is the brother of a woman, of a girl whose head was beheaded, who was, in fact, beheaded by her own brother. Well, the brother was upset with his sister for being in a relationship. The accused, who you see on your screens right now, goes by the name of Riyaz, casually walked around with his sister's severed head in his hand. He allegedly severed the head of his sister for meeting a man with whom she was in a relationship with, against her family's wishes. Shocking pictures that have come in from Uttar Pradesh's Barabanki right now. You see, in fact, in these pictures, the body of the woman also, and the severed head which the man, her brother, is holding and walking casually along the roadside. Angry over the relationship that his sister was in, apparently. The family did not approve of it. The accused, Riyaz, killed his own sister, beheaded, and walked casually with the severed head of his sister. His sister, in fact, had met a man with whom she was in a relationship against her family's wishes. Abhishek Mishra, in fact, is with us for more details in that. This is shocking, unspeakable violence against a woman. She's been killed by her own brother, who casually then walks along with a severed head. No fear, no remorse, as is evident from these pictures. Abhishek.
Well, absolutely, Sneha. This picture is quite horrific because not just only he committed a suicide, but also the way he was roaming freely in the village with the head in his hand is something which has created a lot of buzz and questions over the kind of, the law and order situation here in Uttar Pradesh. The incident happened today itself, and at the same time it has been said that the brother was unhappy with his sister, and that is the only reason that he committed this crime. At the same time, it has also been said that the reason behind it is actually the relationship of his sister with another man. That is something which has instigated a lot of violence and a lot of anger in this criminal. That's why he committed such a horrific crime. But indeed, a lot of questions about the kind of treatment will now be given. Although the police has taken the action, he is into the custody, and the police has also acquired the behead, which was done by him. So that is something has been done so far. But indeed, something of this sort, which is happening just near to the capital Lucknow. Barabanki is hardly 20 kilometers away, and that is what looks like a big question over the women's security and the kind of situation which is there in Uttar Pradesh. Yes.
What is the police, in fact, now saying about this man? His mental state, he's been detained, is what you did tell us. Was, in fact, somebody else also involved in this horrific crime? What more can you tell us, Abhishek?
But as far as his mental condition is concerned, it has been said that he was in very much anger because of his relationship of his sister with some other person. That is why he committed this crime, although nothing had been said about any mental ill health or any kind of suffering. But that remains to be seen. That will come after the investigation and the medical checkup will be done, and then only it can be said what actually was, in his mind. But openly, it looks like that this case is all about the anger which he had about his own sister, and he committed this crime, heinous crime, that too publicly.
Be with us, in fact, I'll just come back to you, Abhishek Mishra. Brinda Adige, well-known activist, is now joining us. Brinda Adige, the pictures, in fact, are horrific and speak volumes of the manner in which crime against women are carried out. This man is walking along with his sister's severed head, casually along the roadside. What are your comments? What do you have to say?
This coming just in the wake of that horrific video that we saw of the women in Manipur, and this boy now, he's supposedly the brother of that girl, walking around like that, honor killing. There are people who socially sanction it, and that is why this impunity. Even when the case comes to court and the end of the verdict and the judgment, it just gets stated as a crime of passion and not as a crime, as violence against women. crime against the dignity, against the right for that woman to choose who she can live with. And that is what is so unacceptable. Because it is time that the laws of the land begin to function in the manner that they have been made, rather than the judges, the courts, the prosecutors interpreting these things to suit societies, communities, or sentiments. It is time that people fear the law and not take law into their own hands because of sentiments, knowing that they will be socially sanctioned and so will get away with the courts also. Absolutely unacceptable, just unacceptable.
I'm going to thank you for joining us with your views on that horrific story that we are tracking from Uttar Pradesh's Barabanki, where a man has been seen along with, walking along with his own sister's severed head in his hand, walking casually along the roadside where he was filmed by onlookers. It appears from a distance that he's carrying some sort of a bag, but make no mistake, it isn't any bag. It is, in fact, the severed head of his sister, whom he killed for, in fact, meeting a man whom she was in a relationship. The family was not in approval.